These are the welding fixture tables that I offer for sale. They're laser cut out of 1/4 inch A36 mild steel that has been pickled and oiled, so there's no mill scale left on it. They are a tab and slot style design table. They are 6 inches tall. The holes on them, they are laser cut. It is 5/8 inch diameter holes. They're on a 2-inch center grid the whole way across the top and as well as all 4 sides. The bottom side of the table, it's just a series of interlocking webs that you lay in together, clamp in place, and then just stitch weld the corners, about 1 inch long. All the tabs and slots on the sides and on the top and the corners, they all just get pretty much welded together, but you're not doing any full seam welding. I do not offer any legs for the tables at this time. They do come with a steel plate that can be bolted in to the corners that has 9 holes in it, and you can weld your legs to that just like I did. For my table, I went with square tubing, 30 inches long, to give me a total height of 36¼ inches. I have these tables available in a 50 inch by 50 inch with a 6 inch thickness, as well as 40 by 80 inches. For the clamps, I went to Harbor Freight and I bought some cheap bar clamps and some cheap welding clamps. I cut the jaw off and welded on some shoulder bolts. That works good for that style clamp. For the bar clamps, just took 1 foot off the end and welded on a piece of 5/8 round stock. Makes a nice, quick, cheap clamp. You can also use 5/8 bolts. I also cut some short pieces of 5/8 round stock and machined a slight shoulder on it in the lathe to make some locating pins, or you can also buy regular 5/8 shoulder bolts, and they work and lock in. Because these tables are laser cut, the holes are exact 5/8 inches, so there is very little slop when using a precision shoulder bolt. For my shop, I went with 2 of the 50 by 50 tables and bolted together, and I was really surprised with how well the 2 surfaces line up. There's very, very little noticeable gap or step between the 2 tables. And as far as the tab and slot style table, I'm very happy with it. I've been using this one here in my manufacturing shop for about 6 months now, and it has been a great investment. It's handy for just anything. If you're grinding, you can clamp anything down to it real quick. It's like having a helper sometimes just to hold some material. So I have a jig set up right now. I've made up some spacers, some brackets, and some other stop blocks that I can use, and then I have locating pins put in so I can just real quick put the next round of material in and tack it together.